So the second part of the five-step approach is to add connections, because once you look great, now you want to add connections, both so you can communicate with them in the future and you can listen to them. So let's take a look at some of the strategies that would be good. Well, you could have them find you. One way that you can amplify things is to set up a nice email signature, so when you email people, uh, they connect with me on the social networks at steveblack.biz, and then they go outward from there. You could use a tool called WiseStamp with your Chrome browser. And then whether you're doing your Mary Kay business or you're selling real estate, you can choose a signature that's appropriate. Mobile business card, Mike I'll set it up for you. Just go to my steveblack.biz on your cell phone, scroll down, there's a link there for the e-boss. His name's Chris Vaughn. Upload your email lists. You want to get that together. That could be downloaded out of your CRM. It might be active inside your Google account. You probably have a lot of data, and the key there is don't upload more than 1,000 at a time, or you'll be called as a spammer. If you have a lot of lists, like 3,000 names over the years, upload them, 500 at a time or 1,000 at a time maximum. If you do more than that, they'll shut you down. Also, if you're going to send individual connections, don't send more than maybe 10 a day. 25 is the official limit, but I've seen people get put into Facebook jail with as little as 10. Use the apps like Facebook app on your phone or your iPad, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and then get in the habit of scanning your business cards in. Don't just go to an event, get 5 cards, put a rubber band around them. Use Card Scan, Cam Scan, Full Contact's another one. The advanced search features I'm going to show you in a minute, both for Facebook and LinkedIn, so you can find people. There's no shortage of prospects for any of your products if you know how to do it. And then once you connect with people, you want to use my 7-step process. So write all this down at the bottom of page 24, and then we're going to move on to a couple examples on Facebook and LinkedIn. So I'm going to go over here to my Facebook profile, and I'm going to click on the Friends tab here, and what you'll see is that I have 4,981 friends. One of the keys is, though, when you add a friend, you want to add them to lists. So like this gal, Michelle, she lives in Orlando. I'm going to put her under close client because her and I do a lot of networking together. Tanya. So I'll go to Tanya. I'm going to add her to my Seattle list, and then I'm going to add her to close friend, and I'm going to add her to close client. So somebody can be a part of multiple lists, and I set these lists up in advance from my desktop by creating a new list, okay? Jerry Schwartz, he's listed here already as a close friend. I could de-close friend him, and then I'll get different notifications. I also have him set up that I get notifications every time he posts, which is really important when you monitor. But anyways, you can add friends, up to 5,000 of them, put them in list as you go. How do you find great friends? Let's say I wanted to find friends that went to Florida State University. So I type in friends of my friends who went to Florida State University. So this is going to be my friends and their friends that are FSU. Let's assume that I went to Florida State in this example, and there was a reason I was tagging them. I can find people here that are friends of mine that went to Florida State. Larry Benet, he went to Florida State. This guy is a speaker. I don't even have to friend him. I can follow him. He will know that I'm following him. I can send him a friend request, but he might not connect the dots. He might decline it. So what I might do is look him up a different way, reach out by phone call or email and say, is it okay to send you a Facebook request? So those are some different ideas on how to add friends. If you didn't catch the graph search, let me do that again for you. Friends of my friends who, let's just go friends of mine who went to University of Florida this time, okay? And it'll kick me out the people that went to the University of Florida. So you can see that finding people isn't hard when you connect, as I said, rather than going direct to people. You know, you might cruise their site, see what they're about, then like their photos, comment if you have access to those, get an invitation from a third party. Different strategy.